you ever wonder what it's like to take drugs?
Oh. Bye, guys.
Look, to cut to the chase, this is the So Much Fun Challenge pack. It's a collection of scripts I gathered over several months, originally designed to torment my friend group, but that's beside the point. The way this is made is just to make the game extremely fucking bipolar. 1 minute, it'll be so nice to you, and then the next minute, it's, just beat the fucking piss out of you. This video is the cover for the mod pack itself. I'll have a link in the description to the pack. You'll have to grab the config files that'll be linked in the pack itself. If you're here just to see a video about it, there's going to be a couple videos about it put up soon. So in the meantime, I can tell you about the pack. Now, if you want to play it blind, no spoilers, then I'd suggest clicking off now, going and playing it, and then coming back. Alright, let's dive in. So, the rules are relatively simple. You have 3 lives on any campaign, and if you run out, you're going to have to switch over to another. Kinda like a Nuzlocke, I guess. You only ever really lose the challenge if you run out of campaigns to play. Now, if you were to die on, let's say, Chapter 3 of Hard Rain, when you swap to a new campaign, you're going to continue from Chapter 3 of that campaign. Now, this does bring up some kind of things, in the sense that you can't go backwards. Let's say there's a campaign that only has 2 chapters. You can't go back after you've hit Chapter 3. So on and so forth. Make sure you don't get stuck on a campaign that's too long. Now, if you crash, that doesn't actually count as a death. You just continue where you left off, keep going. You only lose if you go wipeout. Team wipeout is the only way to lose a life.
We got a boomer!
The boomer is fatter than your average Friday Night Funkin' player, except he spews less acid out of his mouth. He is the one with the second largest pool of variants in the mod pack. However, he does have a replacement character who can spawn over him, that being the Creeper, who can get his modifiers from the other 2 variants. The other 2 variants are the Dancer Boomer will pin a survivor when he pukes on them, and of course also apply the bile effect, meaning he is kind of threatening, however you can still deal with him with relative ease. Now, if a boomer spawns with the Dancer modifier, it won't actually incap you when it blows up on you, it'll only summon a horde. Now, the real threat for the boomer is the Fat Man of Steel, Superman, as the only way to deal real damage to him is to shove him with a medkit and then go crazy. He has the ability to fly and shoot lasers out of his eyes, and if he blows up on you, it's instant death. Now beware, because a creeper can spawn with this as well, and he can stunlock you with the lasers as he seals in for that explosion kill.
Leaper!
The Hunter, the devilish little face of the game, you might know him from various clips where people get their fucking ass kicked. They'll spawn in packs of 3 rarely, but their main ability is the ability to turn invisible while they're crouched next to a wall. Now you'll still be able to slightly see them, however, it does make them a very fearsome target. They'll also hang from ceilings if they manage to get up there, but this kind of works to their detriment, since they'll just kind of sit there like a bunch of fucking morons. With the addition of being able to save yourself from a pin, you would assume the Hunter would be the worst special infected, but it's actually the most devastating if you get caught by more than one, because they'll simply stunlock you until you die, even if you throw them off. So be careful. If you see more than one Hunter, make sure to dispatch the second one before rushing in to deal with them, as they are very fearsome in packs.
Jockey!
The Jockey is another infected that has quite a lot of variants, that being 3, as far as I remember. The Jockey can spawn as a regular Jockey, a fast head crab with increased speed but less health, and this fuck-ass dog, who I think he's only slightly faster with more health. I'm not sure, I don't remember, because he doesn't show up that much in gameplay.
Look at this! Now! Alright.
Alright, yeah.
The Smoker doesn't have any new variants, however, he does come with a specific ability unique to him that can pose a pretty major threat to your team, that being poisonous gas. He can release this at will in any doorway he pleases, or it'll drop when he dies. Be careful, because when he pulls you towards him, he will also release a poison cloud. The poison cloud will turn your HP into temp health, so be sure to watch out. The charger also doesn't exactly have a very unique modifier to it. However, it is one of the special infecteds that does spawn with a variant, that being a sonic charger. Now, the charger does have his own perk, that being he has extreme knockback to the survivor team. So if you're standing too close together, you might get knocked away and die. The sonic charger, on the other hand, is very fast. He will complete his charge instantly, meaning there is no time to run out of the way when he is at play. However, he is not as dangerous as some of the other variants we're going to talk about next. There isn't really that much to say about the witch. I mean, it's just the witch. The only real difference is that Lewis can spawn them when he gets, scared, and the witch gets angry at the entire team rather than just a person who angered her. So, a witch is a very powerful tool if you play this with verses.
That loogie dude!
One of the most dangerous specials in this pack is the spitter. And that's not because of what you might think, it's because it spits goo. And when it spits the goo, it will bounce you. The goo bounces.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Going by.
And it has a very high chance to kill you when you fall from too high. Now, you can use this goo to get past certain obstacles with ease, but it's recommended not to because you might just wind up killing yourself or incapacitating yourself. Bots are not good with the spitter's goo. Keep them away. You want to win this pack? Take care of that damn spitter. There is no other variants that get the fuck out. I see you over. Yes, you. Get out. Get the fuck out. Go. Shoot. Scram. The fucking nerve of some people, am I right? Like, Jesus fuck, dude. We didn't invite you here, Rat Man. Fuck off, Rat Man. Fuck you.
This a burger tank? Ooh.
The tank has the most variants out of any special infected in this pack. It has several modifier variants that can spawn, but it also has 2 replacer variants that can spawn instead of it. The meat wall is just a regular tank, except it can't throw rocks and it can't ground slam.
God, David, he looks like a roast chicken.
However, it has double the HP, so you have to be careful in case it spawns with a modifier like Car Thrower. The Shambler is a variant of the tank. It's kind of like the meat wall in that it can't throw rocks or slam the ground. However, it has a poisonous fart cloud that goes around it, and if you breathe it in, it will whittle your health away super fucking fast. This is your lungs normally. This is your lungs after 1 second breathing the Shambler fart gas. All of the other variants for the tank are merely just modifiers that allow it to throw different things, or allow it to jump up high into the sky and release a shockwave when it lands. One of these variants is a car-throwing tank, and when the car hits you, you get incapped immediately. There is no real modifications to most of the weapons. However, there is one custom one. It's a melee weapon. You'll have to find that yourself. However, all 3 of the tier 3 weapons and the frying pan have a different unique little thing. Holding E with the frying pan lets you shoot lightning. The minigun is the best weapon in the game. It's fucking broken. The grenade launcher is rapid fire now, and the chainsaw acts like a jet. You can fly with it, or you can go really fast forwardly with it. However, do be aware, if you go too far away from your team, you will get hit by a bus. That should be everything you need to know for playing this pack. Now, if you just want to watch it rather than suffering through it, there will be a video coming up soon of gameplay of the pack, about maybe 2. So if you really want to see them and you don't want to play it, you could always hit that sub button. It would be very useful to me. I know you want to. Yes, you do. Look at you. Because if you don't, I'm going to press this trigger and it's going to make your PC detonate. Okay? Good. I better see you click that button. It's now time for the man you've been waiting for.
waiting for? Coming straight from your game.
Coming straight from your game.
Coming!
He's the worst.
Coming!
The king of disappointing. He's useless and never deadly. You can get this from literally anywhere else. The man you all hate. The one who makes you boo. Say it with me, folks. Hey, Mr. Ratman, fuck you.